Okay.
Welcome back, Green Wizard.
All right. Here we are again. Welcome back to my stream. Today we are streaming Off. I am, in fact, Janus Obscuratus. Off is a game that I've... Okay. It's a game that came out quite a few years ago. If you read the release announcement, it says, in 2008, I was 21 years old, and I threw a ball into the universe, never imagining it would return. A few years later, the ball came back, and it was several kilometers wide. So, this game is 17 years old. I believe it was originally RPG Maker. And now it's available on Steam in kind of a remastered version. I don't know how much has been remastered. I think they added some stuff. It's probably still an RPG Maker game. But from what and I have played this before. I played it and I got halfway through, a third of the way through, I don't know. So I got into it and then I sort of got distracted by something else. But yeah, now we are streaming Off. So, and unproductive fun time. Mortis Ghost. Fangamer. They're the new publishers. Caution. It's possible that certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public, or maybe not. Identify yourself. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess I'll go with I'm a boy. All right. Welcome. You have been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you both out in Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. To move my body, use arrow keys. To interact with the environment, use Z. Fourth wall? What fourth wall? The Batter. Level 1. Pure. Whoop, okay. Status. Wide angle. Analyzes enemies' characteristics. Run with courage. Metal attack. Effective against most specters. Metal attack. Interesting. Options. Okay. Zone 0. Zone cat. No, it's 0. It's 0. There can be no living beings in Zone 0. I deduce, therefore, that you are a figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I am aching to know your name, my dear illusory interlocutor. I am the Batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. Delighted, I'm sure, but I'm not addressing the body, only the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? His name is Janus. He can't talk to us. However, he can see and hear everything. Although to me you are nothing more than an imaginary specter, I must say that I am delighted to make your acquaintance as well, my dear Janus. I believe we need your help. Many people will require my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see, but what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable. Therefore, I agree to serve as your guide through this place if I may be of any assistance. Thanks. This is a very this is a very weird game. I mean, if you everything about this is weird, right? The dialogue. I mean, it's interesting that it talks to you like you're a player. It acknowledges the existence of the player. That's neat. I kind of like it. Um, and this guy is the batter. He's a baseball player? Question mark. And the I don't even know what to do with a cat. That's amazing. But this environment, like, I really like the thing on the left. You can wait a minute. How is it looking in OBS? All right, it's looking pretty good. Okay. I mean, I've got the little header. Should I move the header over here? I don't know. Maybe I'll move it back. Whatever. So I like that the artwork on the sides, I believe, is new. And there is a section in the options for turning it on or off. But I like it. Seems cool. That thing on the left is very reminiscent of... it reminds me of pueblos. Like pueblo houses. Yeah. I mean, that's... Well... Either that or they're just square and yellow. If it looks square and yellow, it looks like a pueblo, right? But the way the windows, it really does look like a pueblo. But this environment is so weird. It's almost abstract, right? And the water question mark is this yellowish. I mean, you get the feeling that I get the feeling that the person who made this game, Mortis Ghost, was not a super great visual artist, and so they leaned on making things abstract more than making them detailed. A luck ticket. Oh, that's good. It's impossible to get around this obstacle. Okay. 448287C. Quite peculiar. Yeah, no kidding. I'd like to... Give me the treasure chest! I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? Maybe it doesn't. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. So I was mistaken from the first, and you did not even interrupt my fanciful soliloquizing. I must say, this is really quite strange. You are the first living being I've ever met in this place. I had concluded, therefore, that Zone Zero was empty. It's all too obvious that I was mistaken. This this cat is interesting. They have a very long-winded way of speaking. It's just, it's taking those several sentences to say one little idea. Now then, there are other zones. In those territories, you may find yourself subject to the violent attentions of certain hostile individuals. Your sacred mission may well lead you to those places. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial? I was thinking the same thing. Purification in progress. I like that the judge purrs every time there's a dialogue. This is the battle screen. As you can see, you'll find yourself placed on the right side of the screen. Meanwhile, your opponent, in this case your humble servant, will be placed on the left, positioned appropriately for single combat. As battle begins, you will be given your first choice. You must decide between attack, defend, competent, and objects. Naturally, attack allows you to engage your opponent in the classical manner. Now it is time to put theory into practice. Choose the word attack from the menu. Excuse me. Choose the word attack from the menu undulating before you, and then select my form to slay me with your bat. Well, if you insist. The batter attacks. Excellent, my dear sportive companion. Remember that the impact of your assault is determined by the level of both the batter and his opponent. Your iron volition may result in the occasional critical strike. This will cause the teeth to fly in heaps, I am sure. When you're ready, strike again. The batter attacks. It is also possible for you or your adversaries to slyly avoid the offensive moves you exchange. Just as it is your goal to purify these specters, they wish to eliminate you. You may guard against such feeble attempts. Choose defend to protect yourself from one of my dastardly blows. The batter takes a defensive stance. Now once more, if you'd be so kind to prove your mastery of defense. Even the best sportsmen, I believe, are subject to the callous vicissitudes of the playing field. Do not fret, you can recover from these grievous injuries. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects grants you access to the inventory you're carrying. Now let us attempt to utilize an object. Take this luck ticket and graciously use it on the batter's person. The judge does nothing. Luck ticket. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend, but there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am speaking, of course, of your competences. Speaking generally, they are special moves that trigger surprising effects. For example, a competence might trigger an unusually powerful attack or induce a resurgence of health points. In any case, you must remember that using a competence will incur some degree of competence cost. So I suggest you wield these skills with parsimony. Parsimony? Parsimony? I don't actually know. With competence costs exhausted, you will find heavy assaults impossible to carry out. And if by some mischance you cross swords with a more than worthy opponent before recovering it, victory will be uncertain at best. Now then, let us try one. Choose competence and then run with courage, a skill calibrated to brutalize your enemies. Now you have mastered not only this competence, but the very art of combat. You must remember that there is a cost to showing your steely resolve in this way. Your sacred mission will depend on your mastery of these abilities. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of you and your confrere, or those of your opponents, fall to 0. Do take care of your health if you are hoping to pursue a career in purification. The batter gained 50 XP, 10 CR received. Now you are ready to dispose of all the impure obstacles standing between you and the success of your luminous mission. Provided that your intelligence advances your undeniable capacity for raining bad blows upon an innocent cat. At all events, your training has not yet reached its end. Please do follow me if you would like my guidance a while longer. Whew. And there you go. Ah, yes. Passing through here will require the careful operation of your cerebral apparatus. You know, the one bathing limply in your languid cranium. I believe that these floating blocks correspond in some way or another to the symbols you see before you on the wall. Quite peculiar. Oh, of course. Okay. 1, 2... 3, 4. Is there a problem, charming hero? I cannot do everything for you. I'm not your father, after all. But if I might offer a suggestion, perhaps you could try to activate some of these floating blocks more than once if it proves necessary. Come now, solve this intriguing obstacle for me post-haste. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. 1, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. 1, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. Okay. Ha ha ha. Finally, after all our exertions, the eagerly awaited recompense arrives on the scene. Crunch, nom nom, crunch. A piece of silver flesh has been found. Well, that's good. Anyway, 4482870. 4482870. This looks like a telephone keypad. Ah. Now feast your eyes upon an accessory that will prove especially useful on your purifying quest, my enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you've no doubt noticed. Nevertheless, you'll be able to distinguish it from its fellows by the tasteless contrast forced upon your gaze by its clashing colors, which defy any sensible theory of the visual arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for in spite of its questionable appearance, this red cube possesses an undeniable utility. In addition to restoring your health and competence points in their entirety, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. Now I invite you to try it for yourself in order to discover regions more populous than this deserted place. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly toward the zones ahead without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grip you. Okay. Do not worry, I too travel widely across the zones of this world. I am certain we will meet again. Ah, yes, by the by, take this. This curiously named item is the key that will grant you entry to Zone 1. Have I explained that you can, at any moment, examine yourself in your inventory by pressing C? The Leo card has been found. Luck ticket recovers a moderate amount of HP. Silver flesh recovers a moderate amount of CC. Allows access to Zone 1, the Leo card. Okay. I'm a Leo. Go on, I invite you to try activating the floating cube behind you. Save game. Fine. Pew! World map? Question mark? Zone 0. Zone 2. Zone 3. Okay. Zone 1. Cool. I guess. Okay. Is this working? Yeah, it seems to be working. Okay. Let's keep going. Well, okay. Hang on. Let me just try one thing with the setup here. Okay. I think that's working. Save game. Save complete. Fine. Elson? Is that... I guess it says Elson. Tramway 1 is a very convenient way to travel between all the different regions of Zone 1. Please select your destination. Damien. Sure. Zone 1. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, if you look at the tram car, it's got those little antennae on the roof, and those are supposed to... It gets electric power from the overhanging cables, but there aren't any overhanging cables. Tramway 2 hasn't run for a very long time. Okay. Here we are Visitor? Dot, dot, dot. Welcome to the smoke mines. Okay. May I ask who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The batter? The impure spirits? Are you some sort of prophet? Maybe a man of faith? Yes, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Jonas. Oh, I don't know him. He must be part of senior management. No, you couldn't get me into management if you paid me. In any case, that's good. That means they approved our requests. Come with me. I'll explain your assignment. This is wild. You are here in the smoke mines of Damien in the south of Zone Number 1. This all looks like public domain art, which is really kind of cool. There's all sorts of crazy art out there. You know, this, I don't know what this is from. It's wild. Here, we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sent to the other zones. Magic smoke. The rest of it flows freely. It forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Huh. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. There we are. And so, well, how do I put this? Where are the impure spirits? Yes, there we go. There are many specters in the mines. They are getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be better if you didn't go there, because the regulations forbid visitors from accessing the smoke mines. So, here's what we're going to do. There's an annex in the mines that nobody ever visits, but a miner went in there some time ago. He says he saw something strange, nothing like the usual. So I thought maybe that's the leader of the specters. So there we are. If you accept, you'll go into the annex and kill the leader of the specters. Then the specters will disappear and we can do our jobs again. There we go. Do you have any questions? No. Great. Impeccable. The tunnel is right down there. And I will wait for you here. Well, do you understand? You go down to the annex and kill the leader of the specters. Then after you're done, we can get back to work. That would be great. Access to the smoke mines is prohibited for all unauthorized personnel. What's up, my dude? Soon I'll be promoted. I could do surveillance in Alma. I can't wait for that day to arrive. This guy just wants to surveil. A luck ticket. This doesn't... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. His walking... I'm just kind of weirded out by the way his eyes go back and forth. Like, I don't know. It's it's a little silly, but I don't know. This is very interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, so here we are. Oh, there's a familiar face. Well, who do we have here? Is that not Jonas and his charming jumping jack, the batter? Are you the leader of the specters? No, certainly not. I am only passing through, not unlike the smoke which is extracted from this pale and metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. To tell the truth, I am perplexed. I believe this is one of those peculiar things which is called a spherical add-on. I have tried to appropriate it myself, but the operation has failed repeatedly. But I am thinking, perhaps you, who are not of the physical order of things, could succeed in binding the spiritual entity to your own. Okay. None of this makes sense. None of this makes any sense. But let's keep going. Add-on Alpha has joined you. What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Well then, since it has chosen to accompany you, I can only advise you to make the best possible use of it. Okay. The leader of the Spectres isn't here. I fear I must respond with my sincerest apologies in the negative. Save for this add-on, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul. Oh well. There's nothing here. It's just the sort of place for which I have a particular affection. What you seek is certainly located elsewhere. Ah, you returned. So have you killed the leader of the Spectres? No. It wasn't there. Oh, really? Damn. Oh, gosh. Well then, I guess I'll have to let you enter the main gorges in that case. But, the regulations prohibit it. Alright, I suppose this would be an extraordinary case as defined in paragraph 5. So, good. Well, the primary mines are on the right. There. Will you find the leader of the Spectres? Well, it would be great if that were possible. Well, yes. It would be great. I've never really done much voice acting, but it's kind of fun to try to come up with voices for these guys. So, there are phantoms down there. They keep us from doing our jobs properly. This is my break time anyway. What are you doing here? Are you one of the mine inspectors? After a fashion. I just look at this environment. It's crazy. So okay, so smoke is one of the first elements. And people breathe smoke. Alright, that's fine, but does it get used up? Why do they have to mine it? Is there no ecosystem? Huh. Also, it's raining. I just kind of noticed that. That's cool. I like that. You've come to eliminate the Spectres. That's good news. There are phantoms in all the tunnels. Be careful, sir. And besides, who let you in here? The regulations normally prohibit visitors from outside. The lamps don't always work in the farthest corridors, and since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. Great, a maze. Pillar art has been found. Zone 1. Oh, look, he's so happy. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I'm the voice of forgiveness, come to eliminate your wretched forms. Prepare yourselves to suffer my judgment. I'm vibing. You know, as I understand it, the original OFF had this theme, which was a remix of an old public domain jazz recording called Pepper Steak. I don't think this is the same. Sounds like they... If I had to guess, I'd say they want music that's totally original instead of based on something else, even if the other thing is public domain. I don't know. Uh, common specters. Okay. Oh, alpha. Saturated string. Special attack with low impact. Oh, okay. I mean, I've already got an ally. It's a spherical add-on. Why is everybody attacking my add-on? Hang in there. Hang in there, Alpha. Alright. Adversaries purified. The batter and Alpha gained 400 XP. This add-on is fighting by my side. That's useful. Let's purify the other galleries. The yellow blocks don't allow you to return to the nothingness. But you can save game. That's all I wanted. Okay. This block prevents access to the bowels of the facility. No bowels for you. Okay, let's follow the right wall. A Joker has been found. Okay. Revives one character. Oh, okay. Alright. Hey, it's a dude. I'm working. I'm being productive. No, you're not. You can't fool me. There's a door. But it seems to be locked from the inside. That's weird. I was just wandering around. Hey, I didn't one-shot him. Adversaries purified. 150 experience. Okay. Oh. This block prevents access to the eastern bowels. We got a lot of bowels around here. Oh, hey, cool. Oh, what? Did you come from the smoke mines? Yes. But it's full of specters in there. Yes. Are you a specter? No. Who are you? Were you sent here by the Queen or by Didon? No. But you still know how to fight the specters? You could destroy them? Yes. Oh, that would be great. They're specters in the big barns. Barns? Yes. More lore. You're here at the metal farmsteads of Pentel on the east sides of Zone 1. Our job is to cut livestock in two and extract the metallic rocks from inside the carcasses. Excuse me. That looks like malachite over there, number 20. You can recognize those whorls anywhere. It looks like malachite. All the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and worked to create objects. Purified and worked to create objects. Some of it is loaded into crates and sent to the other zones also, so that they can have objects in ground too, I guess. Zinc, fer, acier, argent. Fer is iron. Acier is steel. Argent is silver? Why is... What the heck? Les chiffres entre parenthèses indiquent la catégorie de métal. What? 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 Did Mortis Ghost make this diagram? Because otherwise, I am completely lost. I mean, it's labeling different parts of the cow as the different metals. So, you know, the rump and the shoulder and the belly are labeled zinc. The back and the sides are labeled iron. The back legs are labeled steel, and the neck and head are labeled silver. Metal. It's an essential element, the first of the four elements. The other guy said smoke was the first of the four elements, but maybe they all have their own perspective. Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on, and they would sink and drown. There. And so there are specters in the big barns. I must purify the mines first. Yes, but the barns aren't that big, and it would be good if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's inspector is going to arrive any moment. So please, could you do the barns first? All right. Great, thank you so much. The barns are over there to the right. They aren't big at all. You'll see, it can all be done super quickly. It's this little... Okay. The barns are just over there to your right. Okay, cool, but I want to see what's in here. I'd rather work here than in the smoke mines. At least we get some fresh air. Don't you breathe smoke, though? You shouldn't get attached to the animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your hands inside. Ugh. I'm going to refrain from making a joke there. So they get metal by slaughtering cows and taking the metal out of the cows. Once again, this does not make any sense. It's impossible to get around this obstacle. These balls are heaps of worked metal, which are going to be sent to the other zones. They're, metallic. Yeah, no kidding. You're going to destroy the specters. Hurry up, we're expecting the Queen's inspector at any moment. Not that specter, the other specter. It's important to pay close attention to the nutrition of the animals if you want high-quality metal. That doesn't make sense. Whatever. 5 specters remain in the barn. I see one of them over... Oh. Fat Spectre. 25. What did he do? Did I get paralyzed or something? Adversaries purified. Silver flesh received. Alright. Fat Spectre is hasty. What? Has appeared. See if we can get rid of this guy. Okay, good. Aha, it does nothing. Alpha leveled up, now level 2. That was interesting. Aha, it's hasty. Aha, use chronic migraine. Alpha's lethargic. Okay. Is that like a critical? I think it might be a critical. Chronic migraine. Aha has appeared. Aha, slow down. Aha, use chronic migraine. Is this all they do? If all they do is cast chronic migraine, then it doesn't hurt me at all. Two specters remain in the barn. I gotta go down for one of them, I believe. How am I doing for HP? Fat Spectre's hasty. Let's try save for space. Restore some HP to an ally. Oh, that's interesting. Metal attack. Effective against most specters. Cool. Saturated string. Special attack with low impact. Then what's the point? One specter remains in the barn. Two buffalo girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Anyways. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Give me a minute here. Okay. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me cook. If I move this one here, then I can move that one up. And then I... But that wouldn't work. Because that one would be over there. Oh, wait. I'm probably not gonna... Oh, well, okay. Alright. I was overthinking it. Oh, boy. Run with courage. Let's get rid of the Fat Spectre first. There we go. And the rest of these things, they just go do lethargic, right? He's got a critical hit or something. And does nothing. Alright. Okay, good. Now it's probably a good time to try this thing. Oh, that's not too bad. Just a slightly more powerful attack. Okay. The barn has been purified. Teleport back to the entrance of the barn? Sure. Pew. I'm really... Can it, you little... No, yes. How long has he been in there? I don't know. No, you don't know anything, do you? I could have guessed. He will eliminate the specters. What makes him think he could wipe out those stupid ghosts? He thinks he's better than you, better than the queen. No, I don't think that. Shut it. I didn't ask what you thought. You all think you're smarter than the rest. But you're all the same. Anyway, that's hardly important. The ghost will erase that prig. You think he won't? Of course not. Nobody in an officer of the queen could fight these ghosts. If all of you would just listen to me more often, you wouldn't keep stepping in it. But then who's going to destroy them? I could have done it. But you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to solve your own problems. No, please. I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk. Please, don't. Goodbye. Get out of my sight. No, If you want to keep your place here, you better get the hell out of my way right this instant. Who is that person? You're alive. Yes. And the specters? The barn has been purified. You must be very lucky. Who was that? That was Dedan. Dedan? Dedan. He's the Queen's inspector. You mean Spectre? No. The Queen would employ a Spectre, so he can't be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No. Don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You better go complete your work in the smoke mines, please. In any case, he's headed to Alma. No one can go there without proper authorization. So, please return to the smoke mines. All right. Go back to the mines, please. Oh, there's another, Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, this is the butchery, I take it. Once you've extracted everything in the carcass, you slice it up into pieces and eat the meat. All right. Extracting bits of metal from inside cows isn't my dream job. But if I do it well, maybe I'll be transferred to Alma. It's half a cow. Well, all right. Pentel. They say the metro stations are all named for important people from the past. I find it hard to imagine that things haven't always been the way they are now. Okay. Let's go back to explore those mines. And now this... Wait. Oh, and now this is open. Okay. I feel like I may have missed something. I mean, I was following the right wall. Let's leave that area for a bit. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh. 2 pieces of Belial's meat have been found. Yummy. Spectre might use painful quandary. That kind of hurts. And they're fast, too. Okay, good. Adversaries purified. The batter level up. Now level 3. Oh, I got everything recovered. I needed that. Okay, does this go back? Yeah, this goes back. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's up here. Oh. Huh. What the heck is that? One-eyed specter Magnolia? It's a strange name for a floating head. Huh. Let's see. How tough are these things? Okay. One-eyed inspector isn't that tough. Oh, okay. Chronic migraine. The battle is lethargic. Alright. Not too difficult. A Virgo orb has been found. Alright. Belial's meat. Cures all negative status effects. Okay. Virgo orb increases one character's agility by 1. Huh. These guys again. These guys are annoying. Chronic migraine. Cool. Ah, luck ticket. A Capricorn orb has been found. Interesting. Increases one character's esprit by 4. Oh. Attack, defense, esprit, agility. Herald Bat. Class Savior. Nickname Purifier. State Pure. Name Alpha. Class Father. Nickname Add-on 1. State Pure. What? Okay. Alright, got that guy. Yeah, that thing seems to give you a critical hit. Domestic socket. What? Domestic socket? Like an outlet? A Gemini orb has been found. Okay. Increases one character's defense by 4. Competences. Save first base. Oh, good. Okay. These guys are kind of annoying. I wonder if I should attack the Magnolias first, because they kind of hit hard. Ah! Chronic migraine? Okay. So the chronic migraine is basically just slow. What is that? Domestic Alpha leveled up. That's good. Can now use expected bracket. A Taurus orb. One character's max HP by 25. Okay. Okay. Let's try hitting the Magnolia first. One-Eyed Spectre uses domestic socket. Okay. Luck ticket received. A Libra orb has been found. Max CC by 15. Ah. The cure can be used outside of battle. And it can be used on the batter himself. Good. Alright, let's attack this guy. Let's try this. Expected bright. Special attack inflicting poison. Minimal impact. Okay. Interesting. Why is it like a finger? Darn it. Okay. The Scorpio Orb has been found. Increases one character's attack by 4. We're running out of competency points. Okay. But that's fine. We can just go back here and save. Okay, good. Now we can continue. Wait. Is there a map for this? I'm sure somebody has a map for this. The guy did warn me that people get lost. Okay. Oh, also I've been getting lots of CR. All right. Oh, these guys. I don't like these guys. Okay, got one of them. Cool. Those guys are annoying. But there's nothing. Oh, no, there's nothing here. All right, whatever. Wait. Okay. Okay. 2 luck tickets. Okay. Obstacle. Wait. This barrier blocks the way to this tunnel. Oh, okay. All right. A piece of Abaddon's meat. Abaddon? Abaddon? Fully restores the team's HP and CC out of combat. Okay, that's like an elixir. These are demons. These are the names of demons. These are all zodiac signs. Fat specters. I don't think these guys are too difficult. Let's use expected bracket. Why not? Oh, maybe they are a little difficult. Okay. Oh, here's the ah. All right. Okay. Purified. Batter leveled up. The latter can now use Furious Home Run. Okay. The switch is currently on. The switch is now off. Title drop. I have no idea what that did. Oh, crap. January? January. Special attack with low impact. Okay. These things are bizarre. Almost reminds me of Yume Nikki a little. Alright, I'm... Oh, not these idiots again. Okay. Alright, good. Alright. Much more manageable. Okay. All right. How are we doing? 34. Also, I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, a piece of silver flesh has been found. So if I turned the switch off. Not you idiots again. Okay. Okay. Hang on. How do I... Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah, I just had to do something. All right. What are we doing here? The batter. Yes. Cool. It seems like every time you go down that little hallway, you get a battle. All right, let's go back to the yellow block. See if I can remember the way. Oh, yeah, okay. That's the guy who says he's working. Oh, darn it. All right. Yeah, this is all... I find this game very intriguing because so much of it doesn't seem to make sense, and yet you get the feeling that if you just learn a little bit more, maybe it will make sense. So it keeps you coming back for more. And I mean, not only that, it's like the game never does things the straightforward, usual way. It's like, oh, it's a fast travel point. You can return to nothingness and travel at the speed of light. Oh, okay. It never does it the simple and straightforward way. These guys again. Okay. You know what I miss playing? Live Alive. I mean, I played Live Alive a lot. And now getting the urge to play it again. Alpha leveled up. Alpha can now use converted string. Converted string? Converted from what? What's up, my dude? The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? Huh? What I'm saying is that the average player isn't asking for all this complicated, tedious dialogue. Joke's on you, I'm not the average player. There should be more action and fewer questions. No. Who are you? I'm Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary in every video game. Whenever you go somewhere, you'll find I showed up just before you got there. But enough small talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours. So why not let me see the color of your credits? The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? Luck ticket. More demon meat. Cures poison. I. Analyze the enemy's characteristics. Okay. Herald bat. Offensive equipment for the batter. I have that already. Audacious simple. I have that one already. Defensive equipment. Oh, okay, good. Nicholas Tunic. Defensive equipment 2 for the batter. Defensive equipment 2 for add-ons. Radius epidermis. Alright. So. Okay. Aura of Justice. Okay. Batter will equip it. Yes. Alpha will equip it. Yes. Nicholas Tunic. The batter will equip it. Radius epidermis. Alpha will equip it. Okay. Right. So, Herald Bat, Aura of Justice, Nicholas Tunic. Audacious Symbol, Aura of Justice, Radius Epidermis. I have no idea what's going on here. Huh? Where did you come from? I came from the smoke mines. But how? What? But that's impossible. But the lamps don't even work in there. You can't. Faith guides my steps. Actually, it's me and my arrow keys. Faith? My mission is to purify the mines. But it seems the ghosts are especially numerous here. The specters? What is this place? You are here at the Shachihata Plastic Administration in the north of Zone 1. Our job is to fill out all these forms. Afterwards, we pack them, tie them up with string, and forward them to the couriers. There, they ship the bundles, and in exchange, we receive shipments full of plastic. Have I mentioned this doesn't make any sense? There's a lot of liquid plastic, which forms our lakes and oceans. And then there's solid plastic too, which is used to make various objects. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. I knew he was going to say that. So we've got smoke, metal, plastic. Um, huh. Because without plastic, the world would have no limits, and people would keep walking and walking and never stop. Okay. But you hunt the specters, really? Yes, I'm purifying this zone. The specters, I know where they come from. They all come from the Postal Service. Not the Postal Service! Postal Service? What? The Postal Service? That's where they mail out all the completed forms. The problem is that, nobody can remember what floor it's on. Seriously? You can't... Check the map. Permit number A38. My office is in the basement because there wasn't any space on the higher floors. I guess. No, they just hate you. Take the elevator. Where should I take it? Are there really 100,000 floors for me to visit? All right. Ground floor, reception. Okay. Form 99464, stamp 4144. Oh boy, this is a Kafka-esque nightmare. Why do you fill out the forms? What is the point of any of this? This is an absolute nightmare. Fortunately, it's only like one room. I hope there isn't some sort of puzzle where you have to find the... I can't even get over to those guys. Whatever. Hey, it's a postal service, I guess. Maybe. So all of these oceans are plastic. Liquid plastic. Shachihata. The Queen's General has an office here, but his real home is in Alma. That's Dedan, I believe. All right, all right. We'll see. We'll see what we have to do here. Roof. Check it out. It's our friend. Gracious heavens, you again. You are decidedly unavoidable. One might even believe he was being followed. Yet your footsteps did not deceive you, for this place could certainly use the sacred blows of your holy bat. Perhaps you already know that the floor of this building houses the administration's postal service is haunted by ectoplasms. I got that wrong. Perhaps you already know that the floor of this building housing the administration's postal service is haunted by ectoplasms. Finding the floor from which these intangible monsters originate, in order to slay them, would be most judicious. Perhaps the task before you stretches too wide for your narrow mind? If that's so, I may perhaps be able to provide you with advice. Some help would be welcome. Open your ears wide and listen well, for nothing will make me say this twice, not even the most pathetic entreaties. Okay. In one of the 4 rooms constituting the ground floor, the employees seem to have been trained under most particular directives. Additionally, if it were necessary to make a choice, I would choose the lowercase over the uppercase. That is all. That didn't help. I mean, maybe it helped. Huh. Man, I knew there was... I knew there was something. 1, 2... It was something to do with these guys. Alright. I'm going to have to make some sort of guess. Well, I'll hang on a minute. What happens if I do something random? Floor 38771, various offices. Yeah, this is... I guess it just gave me a random floor. Alright. What if I just... oh. It's the same combination I have in my luggage. 4035, various offices. Alright. Let's go back to the ground floor. Right. I think he said lowercase, right? So, whoop. Wait. It's always different. Oh, now this guy is always the same. In fact, they all say the same thing. Okay. I thought it was going to be more complicated than that, but I think this is the answer. Postal Service. No one? I see a treasure chest over there. And a stairway. Hey, I wonder if I can... Oh, wait, the stairway goes up. All right, so there's probably... Yeah. I am the batter. Where are the phantoms? I'm very afraid. Help me. Rupture burnt. Used mandatory overtime. Mandatory overtime? $24. That's not a lot. Poisons. Good. Poison. Clock out. Maybe it's his suit that is taking control of his brain. Strange. Oh, now you say strange. 10258 and a half. Something strange is written on this form. First version, they lie 6 feet under, surrounded by hot metal and liquid plastic. Huh. How am I doing for... Okay. 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 Oh. Alright, yeah, no problem. An aura of justice has been found. Well, I already bought the ones I need. Something strange is written on this form. Second version. They are 8, and they have long beards. They watch what is happening from their high silver spheres. 67. 10, 2, 5, 8, and 2/3. Okay. I see 2 staircases. Something strange is written on this form. Third version, a single big insect whose mandibles spit meat. Oh, who are these guys? Burnt. Okay. They're tough. Not that tough. Domestic socket. Cool. Something strange is written on this form. Fourth version. They are 4, each one assigned to an element. They protect their respective crystals. And 3/4 floor. Would the other staircase bring me to the same place? Oh. Yeah. Tiburce. Alright, I think I need... Heal Alpha. Okay. What the hell? He drained my... CC, which is magic points. Alright. Alright, let's... Special attack with the average. Let's poison the burnt. Good. I feel like I may have to actually use items. Ouchie. Alright, good. Cool. These idiots again. I missed that. Partie Quarry, something like that. All right. Oh, I've actually got a a lot of these things. Okay. Partie Quarry. What does that mean? Okay. Phew. Something strange is written on this form. Fifth version. 5. Like the fingers on a hand. Their lungs produce primordial smoke. All right. Let's just... Defensive equipment. Yeah, let's just use some luck tickets. Although... Can I go back down? Should I go back down? There wasn't a... Was there a save point by that guy? Whatever. Let's keep going. These guys are... Well... These guys drain CC. So... But I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because the batter's now at 0 CC, so if he gets hit with that attack, it won't do anything, I assume. So, alright. Purified! It's rare that you have enemies that just kind of drain your... Something strange is written on this form. Last version. There are but 2 in the secret zone. Access to the secret elevator is forbidden. Did I say secret? I must pass. Really? No, I think that's impossible. Unless you you have the code? Oh, okay. All right, wait a minute. All right. Hang on just a minute. I just want to check one thing. Partie carré in French it would be square part. Which I don't know what that means exactly. Let me see. Alright, I bet I know how to do this. Hang on. If we look at the... If we look at all the clues... Okay. All right. The code is exactly correct. How? You must not pass. I don't want to die. Well, he... Why am I suddenly healed up to full? Oh, nice. Did he just level up? What happened? I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to Alma. It'll be nice. Question mark the floor. Director's office. All right. Good. Finally. Save complete. Scram, you little bastards. This is my zone. You're not welcome here. Out of my sight, you godforsaken phantoms! You! It's you, the source of all my troubles! The ectoplasmic lord who set his goddamn sights on my beloved zone! What do you want? What is it that compels you to be such a pain in my ass? I dedicated my whole life to this place. You have no right to corrupt it with your pathetic ghosts. I feel like his voice should be like J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. Begone! You're mistaken. I'm not a phantom. I'm a purifier. I've come to cleanse the world of these ectoplasmic beings. How dare you talk to me? How dare you think I'd just swallow this crap? Listen good, I'll make this simple. Get out of here and take your goddamn specters with you or I'm going to kill you. I hope that's clear enough for you. If I see you again, you're dead. The tramway will now stop in Ulma. What? So... am I finished here? Send to ground floor. You can only return to this room through the 10-258th floor. Sure, that's fine. Ground floor. Okay, you know, just on a whim, let's go back to the roof. So, will the final verdict be handed down soon? The employees here are certainly in need of your muscular wrist. I mean, my office is in the basement because there wasn't any space on the higher floors. I guess. Is that all? Well, it said the tramway will now stop in Ulma. Wasn't there a way that I could get to the tram? No, all right. I'm getting confused. What's up, my dude? Yeah. I guess I don't need anything from you right now. But where... There had to have been a way. How do I get there? Because there was a Shachihata station. And that's what this entire building is. The Shachihata plastic works, right? I am so lost. All right. Wait a minute. Let's see. Okay. Huh. Oh. Wait, okay. Duh. All right. Ground floor reception. Then we leave. Okay. I should have remembered that. Oh well. Alma. I guess we're going to Alma now. Uh, I am not allowed to let anyone pass unless they answer some questions. Two of them come from Jerusalem, and what? I feel like this is a reference I'm not getting. Uh, let's see. Um, oh, okay. I don't know. Holy Trinity is made of. One or more of your answers was wrong. All right. I was supposed to look at these things. February 11th, Sunday. March 18, Sunday. June. March, the month of the winds. Week 11, 2007, 288 days. Fourth Sunday of Lent. St. Alexander of Jerusalem. St. Cyril of Jerusalem. Oh, okay. All right. Now this is very weird because this all seems to be referencing things that are outside the game. Outside this game's weird world. All right. Two come from Jerusalem and one comes from Orta. Right? Okay. Okay. June. Roses. That's a lot of threes. The Holy Trinity. Sunday. Huh. That's a lot of threes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 threes? February, the month of crocuses. 6th Sunday of the year, Our Lady of Lourdes. Lilies of Coulomb. Okay. All right. Two of them come from Jerusalem and the third from Orta. The Holy Trinity is made of roses. I think I saw roses. Our Lady wears jersey number... Um... Um... I'm gonna go with 11. Ha ha ha. All right. 4, 6, 8. Let me see. Let's go with 6. How many 3s are there in June? 22. Cyril, Kevin, and Jonas. All your answers are correct. But here's one more question. If you turn the month of March upside down, what two-digit number can you read? Well, it's March 18th. So you turn it upside down, you get 81. No, that's not it. Okay. That's... I mean, there's an upside down 7. Okay. I mean, there's an 8 and a 7. Oh, okay. Correct. Purification in progress. Mandatory overtime. Furious home run. That really didn't do much. I mean, it did. Converted string? Oh, okay. All right, cool. That got rid of that guy. My fingernails are all dirty. Okay. I'm here to see Daedon. Daedon. Yes, of course. Let me guess, it's the first of 4 elements. Oh, jeez. You are here at the meat fountains of Alma, in the center of Zone 1. Here, meat flows freely, perpetually filling these immense metal pools in which we find ourselves. Our work consists of pouring this meat into bottles before the fountains overflow. The meat is then sent to everyone in Zone 1 and beyond. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without meat, people would have nothing to eat, and they would devour each other. This Master Daedon has an office in the center of the fountains, but nobody has ever found it. Generally, master data only appears when it's necessary. Well, there. Who are you again? I've come to liberate the world from evil. Oh, really? Well then. Can you liberate me? Well, if you insist. Alright, that worked pretty well. Arpagon. The heck is an Arpagon? It's poisoned, is what it is. Banana now. Banana now. Level 5. Save second base. Maybe things will be better now. Meat fountains. That is disgusting. Oh, just as promised. Bonjour, Janus. In good form? Perhaps you have some credits to spare. Alright. Moloch's eye. How about a persistent symbol? Oh, okay. Use color of wrath. Okay. Persistent symbol. Good. Color of wrath. Defensive equipment 3. Okay. Cures poison. Analyzes enemies' characteristics. Wait, where did I get these eyes? I don't know. That's weird. Let's do a few of them. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Well, did I save? I'll save again. Okay. All right. Let's see. These blocks prevent access to the center of the fountains. Okay. So now we have to explore Alma and the meat fountains. Ugh. I mean, that is just... That's just disturbing, isn't it? But... Okay. I played this for a couple hours. I've had fun. And I think I'm going to stop here. Not much happened. I had to ban a bot. Let's see.